Hello, my name is Ben,
And I'm Dave.
and here I are today recording season 3, episode 6 of the Breakcast, the weekly podcast where the two of us sit down and discuss different topics in the LEGO community and give our thoughts on them. Over the week we've been gone, there were some leaks of some very interesting stuff that we've been waiting for quite a while. I believe the summer 2020 Star Wars sets were leaked in some catalog, and along with one other Marvel set, which we'll be starting off with since it's just that one set. We've known about this extension to the Hall of Armors for quite a while now. Um, Here it is. I don't know the exact name of it. It's just called Iron Man Armory. Set number 76167. I don't know the piece count. The price is $30. 5 minifigures. Tony Stark, the prototype Iron Man, as it's called in the set. I believe it's the Mark II. And another Iron Man suit, which is, I'm pretty sure, the same one from the Iron Man mech, along with 2 AIM agents. AIM agents, nothing special. Iron Man suit, nothing really special. Using the sort of similar back extension as the uh, Mark 50. Uh, Iron Prototype Iron Man Mark II, whatever. Definitely the main draw of the set. We haven't gotten an Iron Man Mark II. It's using Invincible Iron Man helmet again. I really don't understand Lego's obsession with the Invincible Iron Man helmet. It feels like it's been forever since we've seen the normal Iron Man helmet. Uh, AIM agents, nothing special. There's the regular Tony Stark. Really nothing too interesting going on with him. Just a pretty plain shirt. But yeah, nothing really too much. The build itself, there's a pretty decent hot rod. It's for its small size, it has some nice details, especially with the engine and the exhaust. The use of
Yep.
stud shooters is fascinating to me. But other than that, it's just kind of whatever. The whole extension itself, it really looks like the same build that for the normal Hall of Iron Man or Iron Man Hall of Armors.
Yeah.
Uh, you get like a add-on with like a fire extinguisher, wrench, and cup. Nothing really special there. And a other extension with what appears to be some type of research station with a micro figure Iron Man, which that looks all right.
Yep.
But that's kind of really it for the set. I don't really have too much to say about it. It seems pretty decent. 5 minifigures, $30. Fairly decent size to build. I mean, it is a little disappointing that we don't get more interesting Iron Man suits, and the only new Iron Man suit we get only has the Invincible Iron Man helmet. But for what it's worth, I think it's a fairly decent set, and I'll definitely be picking it up. Uh, those are my thoughts, and what about yours?
I think for a set, it's good. For a play set, it's good. I mean, it's just really good in general. Um, my favorite part has to be the hot rod because, as I have said on previous episodes, I really like cars in general, but I super like a ton. I like hot rods. That's pretty cool for me. Um, and yeah, like said the use of the stud shooters is strange, but I think it's pretty cool still. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Minifigs are okay. Only minifig that I like is I don't know. I guess I like the whatever the prototype or whatever. What'd you say it was called?
It's just called Prototype Iron Man in the set.
Oh, there we go. I like that. I mean, I won't say it's great, but I do like it.
Alright, so that's it for the Marvel stuff. Next, we're moving on to the main thing Star Wars. We've
Yep.
already been aware of the 501st set and the AT-AT, so we won't worry about those two. Um, so the first one here is Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, set number 75281. I don't know the piece count. The price is $29.99 USD. Uh, so yeah, we're getting another Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. I mean, it's not terrible. It has been a while since we've gotten one. and it is a fairly recognizable design, and episode 3 is all the rage these days.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess for those people, I guess it's cool. Uh, it's fairly well designed. Looks fairly similar to the 2014 one, but I don't really have too much to say about it. It's designed well. It looks fine. Spring-loaded shooters, fit R2 into it. Cockpit. $30. I don't know. I wish there was something more. Another minifigure. Just something. I don't know. Maybe a Buzz Droid. But as it is, it's not the most interesting minifigures. You get Anakin and R2. Not really much of a surprise. I can't really tell Anakin's design since there's a glare, but it looks whatever. And R2's R2. So, yeah. That's really all I have to say about it. It's fine. I doubt I'll get it. It just doesn't interest me. Your thoughts?
I agree. I mean, I like Anakin's Starfighter, but I think the fact that, like you said, it's not really any different, just not that great. So, yeah, it's really all I have to say.
Okay.
They're okay, but I mean.
Now, there are two sets for $40, one that is very interesting and one that is slightly less interesting. So, I'm going to talk about the more interesting one. Let me see here. Can I find the right picture? Here we go. Armored Assault Tank set number 7520 something. I can't tell. It's cut off. Let me see. 4 minifigures. 332nd Clone Trooper, Ahsoka Tano, and 2 battle droids with their tank battle droids. Yeah, this is a pretty great set. I mean, the price is $40. Piece count, I don't remember. I know it's like 280, which is not good. So definitely the main appeal of the set is the minifigures, so I'll talk about those first. The 332nd Trooper, it's well designed. I'm pretty sure the torso and legs are the same as the 501st Trooper from the 501st set. The helmet design is just well done. I like the look of it. It's just well printed, well done. Looks great. Ahsoka's design also looks pretty good. A lot of it's covered by her Leku. Is that what they're called? Wait. Are Leku the ones for the...
Come on, spit it up.
Wait, are Leku's the ones for the Togrutas or the...
I have no idea.
Well, oh well. Her headdress thing. I don't know why they used the one for Shakti instead of the older one that they used for her. I feel like that one would have worked better. But whatever. Printing is fine, I guess, and yeah, I just don't really have much to say about it. Comes with the blue lightsabers, that's cool, I guess. And here there are 2 battle droids, the same sort of Kashyyyk designs they used. So I don't have to say there. And then the build itself, it looks sort of similar to the 2015 tan version. It has some differences, like the way the cockpit's designed is different. And just, there's a couple of different pieces there. I like the dark blue design here more, though. And I think they do a fairly decent job of making it look good. It's got the nice sizing and just looks imposing enough. Spring-loaded shooters, I would assume, it looks like you can just move the turret every 360 degrees, I guess. And I assume you can put 2 droids in the top cannon and in the main area, body, whatever. So yeah, I think it looks good. It looks fairly well designed, but it feels a little too small, and I don't know, for $40, it's a little steep. But it's definitely worth it for the minifigures. Get great minifigures, a decent set, and just it looks great. I'll probably get it as soon as I can because it's really good. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. What about you?
Um, I think it's pretty good. Uh, like you said, the main draw of it is the minifigs, Ahsoka and the 332nd, but I still think that the build itself is really good. I mean, I think the front is probably a little stubby, but I mean, other than that, I think it's great. And I mean, Ahsoka looks pretty good. I think they did a good job with her, although, like you said, they probably should have used the old Ahsoka thingy instead of the Shock T one. But I mean, I think it's still really good. But yeah, and then for the 332nd, design is pretty good. I think it could have used a little more blue on the torso, but yeah, that's really all I have to say.
Hmm.
And then, like you said, the same battle droids we got in the 20th anniversary ATRT. So.
Yeah. Okay. Next one here is the advent calendar. I don't have like a set name or anything for it. Just I guess advent calendar. Price is $40. Let's see. Set number 75279, and yeah, that's kind of it. I only have this one image of it, so it's basically what you see is what you get. So from what I can see, I see Ray from episode 9, Poe Dameron in a BB-8 sweater, and Vader in a sweater, a battle droid, a pit droid, a Luke Skywalker, a Sith Trooper, the Lars Homestead, Darth Vader's castle, what I believe to be a TIE bomber, uh, a snowspeeder, a A-wing, Millennium Falcon, a Lucrehulk command ship,
Yep.
and it's kind of about it. I don't know if that's everything. I don't think it is. Oh yeah, there's also a Porg, but that's all I can tell. As far as everything goes, the builds are pretty basic. They all look pretty decent, except for like I don't know about the Snowspeeder. I appreciate some of the new additions, like the I believe that's the Lars Homestead. It might be Obi-Wan Kenobi's hut. I don't know. And Darth Vader's castle looks pretty well done, so I like that. The Christmas editions, the sweater characters, I'm not too fond of. I don't know. Just don't really like that appealing. The
Yeah.
older version of Santa Vader was definitely more interesting. I guess it's nice to get a Sith Trooper, and I don't know. Not really much else to say. Yes, it's cool to get a pit droid again,
Yep.
but
I'm in a very long time.
yep. But overall, we haven't seen all of it, so I can't say I'm looking forward to it yet. $40 is decent, I guess, but I don't know. Most of the things here don't interest me. You got anything to say?
I don't. I mean, I don't really never have, and I don't ever think I will like advent calendars. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. So.
Okay, I believe, let's see. Next one here, the Night Buzzard. Let me see here, let me find the picture. Hang on. Set number 75284, Knights of Ren transport ship, or as it's actually called, the Night Buzzard. Don't know the piece count, and the price is $69.99 USD. 3 minifigures, Rey, and 2 Knights of Ren. So the minifigures were fairly easy to guess. I am still disappointed at the only three included. I mean, the two Knights of Ren makes sense. I guess Ray makes sense, but I don't know. Uh, the Rays, I'm pretty sure the same one as the one from the Pasana Speeder Chase, so I'm not gonna really mention that. The designs for the Knights of Ren I do like quite a bit. They're nice. The molded heads look really great on them.
Yeah.
Uh, looks like they just have some fairly basic gunmetal gray printing for the rest of their body, which looks nice. Some weird weapons, but yeah, they look pretty good. The Night Buzzard itself, yeah, I think it looks fairly accurate to the ship itself. I can't really tell much of the interior, but from the exterior, it's got some nice shaping, some nice detailing all around, and just looks fairly good. So I do like it quite a lot for, I mean, just being accurate and whatnot. Spring-loaded shooters, I would assume some type of interiors, I guess. There's some sort of feature being pointed out, but I can't tell. But yeah, for $70, I don't know how I feel about it. It looks a little small, and definitely the lack of minifigures definitely makes me think it's not worth the price. But the set itself is decent. The price is kind of eh, and I probably won't be picking it up. Knights of Ren didn't really interest me in the movie, and I already have a episode 9 Ray, so none of the minifigures here are much of a draw for me.
Yep.
So I believe that's about it for those. So that's just my thoughts. What about yours?
I think it's okay. I mean, not the greatest, but as far as, like you said, accuracy goes, it's okay. I mean, doesn't look amazing, and but that it in my opinion, it doesn't look great in the movie either. So yeah, it's yeah, I mean, it's really hard. I don't like it a ton. The minifigures are okay. Only even remote appeal, in my opinion, it is the Knights of Ren. So
Yeah. Okay. So I believe the last one here. Well, I mean, I would assume this is the largest, the Resistance one, but first, just to briefly mention, yeah, the Grievous Starfighter. We got better pictures of it. I mean, it looks about as well as I thought, and the set itself looks fine. It was a bit blurry in the early leaks we got, but it looks fine.
yeah,
Still, $80 is completely absurd. But the main thing here, we got a better look at the minifigures. We knew General Kenobi and uh, that General Grievous. So yeah, nothing really interesting to say there. I don't know if the General Kenobi is a new design. I'm not too sure. But the main figure here, the one that was unknown to most people, a lot of people gave a lot of different guesses, from Droidicas to Magna Guards to Commander Cody. Yeah, the figure just turned out to be an airborne clone trooper, the 212th. I mean, yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but yeah. Figure itself looks fine. I'm not too sure what's different. It looks like the comma is in black instead of gray like the last one.
yeah,
Toe printing, the leg printing itself just looks different. I don't think it has the black waist printing, or black waist. Uh, I think the helmet's the same. It doesn't use the asymmetrical arms. One's orange, one's white. They're both just white. Yeah, it's not too interesting. It's just whatever. Uh, $80, absurd price. 3 minifigures. It's bad. It should not be that. Yeah. You have anything to say?
um, I mean, it doesn't look too different from last time. The build is a little different, but I mean, just doesn't really interest me. I probably won't get it. Um, Even though I didn't get Elden, I still probably won't get it. But yeah, like I said, doesn't really interest me.
All right.
That's about it.
Now the last one here. Resistance IETS Transport. Set number 75293. I don't know the piece count. I don't know the price. I don't have a good guess. And comes with 2 minifigures and 2 droids. The ship itself looks okay. I mean, I don't have too much to say about it. Kind of just looks like a beefier version of a Corellian Corvette. With like kind of a different engine design. Like the engine design looks fairly nice there. It looks good. And I do like the color scheme, the light or dark gray, I think, with the blue looks nice. So
Yeah.
I'm going too much to criticize there. I'm not too sure of an interior. I mean, I doubt it's anything too interesting, but gotta wait and see for that. But overall, looks decent. I might get it. I don't really know. At least it's a new-ish design for anything sequel related.
Yeah.
Because the sequels are sorely lacking in original builds or original ship designs. Minifigures are, hang on, here it is. V Moradi, Lieutenant Beck, Astromech Droid, and GNK Power Droid or Gonk Droid. The V Moradi, I guess. I believe these sets had to do with Galaxy's Edge, from what I understand. So
Yeah.
that's interesting. Why they wanted to go with something from Galaxy's Edge before they did something like Jedi Fallen Order related is beyond me, but oh well.
Yep.
Anywho, she looks like she has just plain brown legs, a pretty decent torso with the orange jacket. You don't have a good look at the face, but I don't know, looks fine. The Black Widow hair with black and some blue on it, which looks pretty good.
Yep.
Lieutenant Beck is a Mon Calamari with
Yeah.
I think what is that like? Is that light gray? I think that's light gray. And a nice
Maybe.
olive green officer uniform. It's just some plain brown legs. He looks pretty good. The astromech droid is in this black and like red color scheme, which looks pretty good, but it looks more like a color scheme for like a first order droid. And then the Gonk droid, yeah, it looks pretty good. Nice sand green for him. And it looks fine. I mean, I don't know the price of this set. I would assume it's definitely higher up, so 2 minifigures and 2 droids is not impressive to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking forward to that. Like, I would assume the set's fairly high, so I'm not that excited to see the price. So, I mean, I might get it. It's a nice new ship design for the Resistance, which, they need. But, I don't know. It's definitely lacking on the minifigures, and just, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I might get it, I might not. That's really all I have to say about it. Your thoughts?
I think it's the build. Build is pretty good. I mean, I think that's probably one of the best Resistance builds that we've gotten, like or sequel trilogy builds that we've gotten ever. So I like that. The minifigs, like you said, I don't really like the minifigs too much. They just don't interest me, and I haven't been to Galaxy's Edge, so that could be a reason for it. But I mean, do I think it's worth it? No, I don't. I don't think it's worth that price.
We don't know the price. Well, I mean, they might know the price. I don't know. I don't have the
I
price.
assume it'd be like $80 because
Yeah, that's probably what I'd assume.
yeah. I mean, like assuming that it's that, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it because there's only 4 minifigs, and they're from Galaxy's Edge. So if it's $50, it's definitely worth it. 60 maybe, 70 probably not, 80 not. But I mean, like the build better have a really good interior.
Mm.
Is if it doesn't, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. But yeah, that's really all I have to say.
Okay. Now there is one last thing that I'd like to mention. So apparently they're doing a re-release of the Death Star Final Duel set from 2015.
Not a re-release. Not. I mean, it's not really a re-release or a remake.
I have no idea what it is because it looks like a carbon copy, but people have pointed out the difference between the Emperor's like hood being the newer design they used for the Knights of Ren and Obi-Wan or
It's
Ben Kenobi.
it's a good bit different. I mean, they changed the like the add-on
Hang on.
side parts. They changed those. They moved them to the opposite sides. Which I mean, that's not a huge change. But the door is different. The Emperor's throne is different. There's a bunch of differences. They're just really small differences.
Yeah. The other thing is the person that I got this from, the Nino Leaks. Uh, it's the first place I saw it, he described it as a re-release. So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's what everyone's saying it is, but it's not really a re-release. There's too many differences, in my opinion, for it to be a re-release, but not enough for it to be a remake. So
Yeah, hang on. I wanted to pull up a picture for myself. Yeah, I do see the. Okay, I pulled up a picture for myself. Yeah, I do see the differences. There's the computer screens. Let me see here. Hmm. They do definitely look fairly similar.
yeah, they do, but still different.
I'm surprised that set had 724 pieces.
Yeah, the price count is very, very close.
Anyway, there's not really much to say about it. It's definitely a interesting choice. But yeah, I doubt I'd get it. Anyway, that's really going to wrap up most of the news we were talking about. There were a couple of other things,